Hey everybody, Lee here. I just thought I would do a little shop tour because we got some cool stuff in the shop right now. I want to try to make more videos like this whenever there's cool stuff. Last month, in between Christmas and New Year's, I made this like half an hour long video because we had this like really cool little roadster in the shop. That roadster, it's super cool old 60s hot rod that my friend Richard Norton built. Well, he didn't build it originally, but he like revived it and got it running again a couple years ago, just in time for Deuce Days. Then last year it was T-boned and unfortunately in a really bad car crash. So yeah, we rebuilt the whole thing. My friend Jim that helps me out at the shop, him and I pulled it all apart. And some other friends of mine, Rick Trenton and Andrew Smith, they helped a lot with they did the paint and body end of it. Andrew built a whole brand new door skin for it. Really cool, he did a great job on it. So yeah, that was the roadster I wanted to show you last month. Unfortunately, that video didn't work out. Like I said, it got deleted while I was editing it, but we can still make a video of what's in the shop right now, starting with this 32 Ford Fordor. Let's go check it out. So this is Bob Paintons, 32 Ford. He's like a pretty important guy in Victoria hot rodding and drag racing history. And this is his 32 Ford. I don't know if any of you guys know who George Poteet is from Camel Toe Racing. Really famous land speed racer. Currently holds the record for the fastest piston-powered car in the world. He's kind of like a modern-day Mickey Thompson. Anyways, this used to be his car. It was built for him. He's got, aside from land speed racing, he's got a lot of really cool hot rods. And this is one of them. So Bob bought it from him a couple years ago. And it's Bob's got a lot of great cars in his collection. And this is one of them. Unfortunately, last week, it came over because it's got a sick engine.
Do it again.
Yeah, pretty gross, huh? But we're taking care of it. Stripped the top end off, sent the heads out, got them pressure tested, put it back together with new head gaskets. So hopefully tomorrow, get it all buttoned up. For a drivetrain, it's just got like a GM crate motor in it. Super simple. Anyways, this is Bob's 32 Ford. What a great car. Over here in Roadster land, not much has changed since the last video I did on the Roadster. I talked to Don at the rad shop last week, and he figures this week he should have the rad done and send it out. In the meantime, it just kind of gets stuff piled around it. These are the rest of the parts for Bob's car. It's a windshield for Thunderbird. Over here, there's Bob's hood. Here's the Roadster pickup that I've been building. A lot of my how-to videos are based around this car. This is the axle that I dropped. Those are the wishbones I split, the tie rod that I made. The motor mounts, they're in there. It worked out really good. Really happy with that setup. In the back, just kind of a bunch of junk. It's kind of a mess in here right now. This is a working shop, and it is currently Tuesday afternoon, so we're like midweek. Anyway, there should be some more videos on this coming up. I work on this car every Friday. Let's go check that car out. So this is John Aasen's 39 Ford. John is another important person in Victoria hot rodding. He's been building hot rods since he was a teenager. He just lives a couple blocks from here. He's had this 39 Ford for I think 25 or 30 years now. Everybody knows that this is John's car. It's a great car, 327 under the hood, dropped axle in the front, 10-volt rear end in the back. It's done quite a bit on this car over the last couple of years, just maintenance stuff. John's at the age where I think he'd rather just get me to do it than crawl underneath his car. He also has this really cool 1918 Chevrolet Bucket. He calls it the Bucket. It was a hot rod that was started in the 60s, full flathead drivetrain in it, chromed everything. Great car, like a proper 60s hot rod. The guy that was building it was killed in a car accident and never finished the car, and the car kind of bounced around for years and years and years. John finally got a hold of it and finished it and got it on the road, so maybe one day we'll do a video on his car. It's so cool. So John's car is in, getting the rear leaf springs re-arced, just using the press, same way I do like a reverse eye spring. Here you can see kind of the old arc that it used to have and the new arc that we have. It's sagged down on the back a little bit, so he wants to raise it up. So that's what we're doing. Put a little bit of spring back in its step. And the other new item in the shop is this little small block Ford. Shannon bought this last weekend to put in her Comet. You know, the 61 Comet that sometimes we do videos on? That's Shannon's daily driver. It's got a 170 inline 6 in it that's pretty worn out. So she wants to throw this guy in. So she bought this last weekend for I think 300 bucks. It's supposed to be low mileage, good runner. We're going to take the fuel injection off, and my friend Richard that I was talking about earlier with the little purple Roadster, he gave her this Torker 289 intake manifold, and then today on Marketplace she found some headers for 25 bucks. I know they're just like 5-liter Mustang headers, which don't flow the best, but what I like about them is they were only 25 bucks, and if they don't fit in the Comet, we can cut them up and modify them to make them work, whereas with a manifold it's a little bit harder to do. So yeah, hopefully soon we'll get on that project. Down here she's got a C4 for it, so she's still got to collect a flex plate, water pump, some pulleys, and she got some cool Cal Custom valve covers coming for it, some original ones. And yeah, I think it'll be a fun little project. So anyways, I think that is probably about it for this video. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, share, tell all your friends. Also, if you want to support the shop, go check out the website, lgspeedcustom.com/shop, and you can pick up cool shirts. The hot rod motor mounts that I was talking about earlier are available there. Louvered panels, all sorts of cool stuff. So go check out the website. And also, thanks again to the Cavalleros for providing the music. Talk to you later.